Hello there, and welcome to another gameplay and review video. In this video, I will be reviewing the debut title from JustTomcuk called Silent Nights. And even though it is December, it is just a week until the Christmas holiday. This has nothing to do with Christmas. In this first title from JustTomcuk, it takes place in a house, in the protagonist's grandmother's house, where you encounter some spirits and other paranormal activity. It's a pretty simple game, but pretty good for a debut title, and I'm gonna go review it. So, let's check it out. JustTomcuk presents My grandfather died 2 years ago. Grandmother had been very sad ever since, so I went to the village to visit her. Pretty good. Hope you guys Silent Nights. Okay. Looks like pretty basic terrain design. Most of the terrain is flat, with some trees and grass. Got some basic housing. Grandma's house. As a child, I often came here for the weekend. My grandparents always had a spare key. It was hidden under a small rock somewhere in the backyard. Good sun, shadows and sun sprites. Sun flare, you might say. As you can see, basic path. Pretty flat. The game map looks almost totally flat, which is okay. You got basic trees placed here and some basic houses. You can't go into any of those, but it's just for looks. I got an achievement, start new game, because I played this before, so you get that achievement if you start a new game. But you can see the light mist. Pretty basic objects and assets, but decent placing. Looks pretty good. Here's the key. You can use the key using the right mouse button. You can see all these houses. A note from Grandma. Grandpa's lighter could be useful. This is Grandpa's lighter. He loved this lighter and always carried it with him. He always said he wanted to give it to you, Tom. And you can light all the candles. You press 4 to access the candles. Look at these. I need to take off my backpack. It is very heavy. That's better. Looks like the house is on same game world, so it doesn't like spawn another game world. Bathroom and toilet in one room. Very thoughtful and convenient. Like that. Nothing's changed here, and the smell takes me back to my childhood. Well, it's a mess. I should clean up in the kitchen before Grandma gets back. She will be glad. Take out the trash. Even the table is in the same place as many years ago. I remember writing a school essay on how I spent my summer here. I wrote about fishing and picking mushrooms. I remember our walks in the great outdoors and spending cozy evenings with my grandparents reading books. They even helped me with this essay. I wonder if Grandma even watches TV these days. An old type TV, like I had when I was a child. We had these cathode ray tube, also known as CRT TVs. We didn't have flat screen TVs. I mean, we kind of did, but they were too expensive. An old aquarium. When I was little, there was a lot of fish in it. They say that watching fish swim calms you down. We had an aquarium when I was a kid too. We had fish. But anyway, that's kind of how old I am. We had cathode ray tube TVs. Almost nobody had LCD screens. Only if you were rich and you had a lot of money. Right mouse button. Okay. Is there anything else to clean? Pretty good assets here. Everything looks clean. Let's head upstairs. Grandpa's old books. He loved to read. The old fireplace. As a child, I used to love sitting here reading books while it was raining outside. Grandfather's TV. He loved watching it. Sometimes he would fall asleep on the couch watching his favorite show. Grandmother was always very angry with him when she would wake up in the middle of the night. Yeah, the subtitles don't stay up there that long, so I can't read it all. So, the guest room, I always slept in this room when I came over. Make sure to light all the candles. You can grandmother's room. I can't imagine how cold and sad she must feel sleeping here all alone now that grandfather is gone. A ladder to the attic. As a child, I liked hiding there, but growing up, I would come to visit less and less often, so my grandparents started storing all sorts of rubbish here. I wonder what's in those boxes. Probably grandfather's stuff. Grandma brought them up here herself. God, Lady of Steel. Okay. Grandpa's old tools and other stuff. Wow, these are the soda cans I left last time I came up here. You can see outside. Okay, let's head back down. I've seen the whole house, so now I'm a little tired. I need a rest and wait for my grandmother to return. I think the sofa on the ground floor looks perfect. Lay down on the sofa. What is that? Gotta light the candles again. So we have some light here. What's the TV doing on? Where is that sound coming from? Granny, are you back? A note. I cannot sleep without you. When I lie down in bed, I check to see if you are next to me. Maybe you're lying and reading your favorite book, but when I put my hand where you used to sleep, I understand that you are no longer next to me. Then I start to cry and howl, and I can't stop. In such moments, I go out for a walk, and I look at the moon because it reminds me of you and our evening walks. I miss you so much. My God, Grandma, had I only known you were so sad. Okay, evening walks would be good for you. It's raining so hard there. I hope you're on your way home. Okay, while I'm waiting, I'll go grab something to eat. Let me light these candles first. Make sure all the candles are lit. Here's something. Canned peaches and cereal. That's what I need. When Grandma comes back, I'll ask her to make some pancakes for me. What the? How'd that turn on? Another note. We loved to dance. God, how much we loved to dance. I remember the first time you asked me to dance. Our favorite song was playing, the song we chose to dance to at our wedding. I so badly wanted to dance with you. Just one more time. I want to hug you, and for you to hug me. I want to lie my head on your chest. Again, I want to feel your scent and your touch, my love. I want to eat, my stomach is growling. What is that doing on it? Huh? What the hell was that? I miss the way you watched TV at night. I've always been mad at you, but now I'd give anything to hear you watch it, to hear your footsteps when you go down to the kitchen to eat at night, and how you would snore falling asleep. I miss the feeling when you would come to bed in the middle of the night. You'd lie down and hug me so lightly. You never wanted to wake me up, but I would wake up anyway and smile. How I cherished those moments. It was always so warm and cozy. It's so quiet here without you. Quiet and cold. As I read these notes, my eyes started to well with tears. I also loved my grandfather very much. I lost my appetite. I'll take a shower and go outside to look for Grandma if she's not back by then. Oh no, the power went out, probably because of the rain. I'm scared of messing up electricity, so I won't try fixing it. I better look for candles instead. I've already lit all the candles, so that's okay. And here we go in the shower. Grandma, is that you? Nothing up here. Let's go back down. Where is that sound coming from? I didn't remember closing this door. Grandma, are you here? Are you okay? Why'd you close the door? Okay, I'll go make you some tea. And let's put the tea on. Is Grandma crying? Grandma, are you here? Is everything alright? I hear you crying. What happened there? Sounds like something has fallen down on the floor. Time to go back up. What's that? What's happened here? Here's a note. I can't live without you, my love. I'm mad at myself, mad at everyone. Sometimes out of anger, I start to smash everything around me. I destroy everything, just as I destroyed our lives. You died because of me. It's all my fault. Oh God, Grandma blames herself for Grandpa's death, but it's not her fault. I am worried about my grandmother. I need to find her as soon as possible and talk to her. What? Somebody's knocking on the door. What? Whoa. Jump scare. Is that a note there? First jump scare. You loved hiding things so much. I was often mad at you because of this. You'd even hide the dishes, and when the guests would come, I could never find anything. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that I fought with you over such petty things. I wish I could turn back time and laugh about it. When I was little, my grandfather liked to hide my toys under the cupboards, sometimes even under the pillow. Let's go back upstairs. Here's a key. Okay, let's find Grandma outside. Whoa. Jump scare number 2. Maybe it's not that lock. Maybe it's goes to someplace else. Perhaps this room. Yeah, it's this room. There's a key. What is that sound? Oh, forget it. I need a flashlight. It's too dark and rainy outside the house. Where is that strange sound coming from? Need to get a flashlight. Might be up here. Let's try up here. There's a flashlight. That's better. Now I'm going to take the raincoat and I'm ready. Switch to the flashlight. And here we go. Let's go. Row closed. I think Grandma went the other way. What was that? Looks like pretty decent terrain. A little better. Trees and everything, and rocks. But pretty good for the first game. Everything looks pretty good. JustTomcuk does a pretty good job at game design. As you know, I'm going to be reviewing all of his works. I'll have them all do. Ooh, what was that? Is that a light? Looks like someone was living here. construction works. I need to ask the workers if they've seen Grandma. What was that? Boss, it began to rain heavily and we decided to go to the nearest cafe to eat and wait it out. P.S. Just now we saw a lonely granny here. She walked through the forest and went towards that strange totem. We asked her if we should take her home, but she did not answer. Well, that's a clue. Strange totem. Yeah. Just... The legend. The legend of the spirit of the forest. There is an old legend among the locals about the spirit of the forest, which helps people lost in the forest to find their way home. But in order for the spirit of the forest to agree to help, you need to give him something. It is said that the spirit of the forest loves fresh fruit. This is the totem. The totem. There's some apples. Back to the construction site, I'll go get those. Pick it up with the right mouse button. That lamp wasn't there before. can't go that way. Huh. Guess I just follow these lamps. Follow along this path and see where it leads. Is this a path? Looks like I'm heading towards the sea or it's either a lake or something. Here's another cutscene. She was sitting by the lake, crying and freezing all alone. I immediately ran up to her. I put my jacket on her shoulders and said, "Everything is fine. Everything will be fine. Let's go home." Silent Nights. Created by JustTomcuk. Special thanks to my YouTube chat. Love you guys. Special thanks to Emika Games. Special thanks to Ikateria. Models and assets from Unreal Marketplace. Music and sounds from freesound.org. Dark Music Pack Volume 1 and horror sound effects. Thank you for playing. Okay, so I guess that's the end of it. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed that short playthrough and review of Silent Nights, the debut game of JustTomcuk. I'm going to review all of his games, and I've already reviewed his holiday games, his holiday horror games that you saw there on my channel, including The Holiday Story, Dark Gift, and Christmas Nightmare, among others. I'm now reviewing his other games. He's got several more. Your basic psychological horror genre type games with a walking simulator type feel to it, like many of the other games that I'm reviewing. So hope you've enjoyed it, and be sure as always to like and subscribe and comment, and support the channel and watch my other videos. And I'll be having more JustTomcuk game reviews, as well as other games by other developers real soon. So I'll see you there. Goodbye for now, and I'll see you in the next video.